Marquette, longtime friend,
Yes,
longtime customer.
yes. Friend first, customer second.
Friend first, customer second. Business partner.
Business partner now, yes.
We have the Batcave, which we're not gonna talk about the location, but we have a car storage unit together.
Yep.
Been together a long time.
Yep.
I showed all three cars today, and we took videos. But this is the OG.
Yep.
I'm calling this one the OG.
Yep.
I kind of did a full talk about the engine and the supercharger kit and what it made before and after.
Yep.
How long have you owned this car? You didn't buy it new, right?
So the history on this car is I had a 91 M5.
I don't think I saw that one.
You never saw the M5.
Right.
1991 M5. I'm flying home from LA one night, and I'm driving home, and I'm coming the back way.
Right.
And I'm laying it down. It's raining, and I hit a curb. Someone was across the lane from me.
Right.
I hit a curb, and I went 183 feet down an embankment into the woods and T-boned a tree. And the impact.
91 M5, E34.
Yeah, the impact of that caused the airbag to come out.
Right.
I called my buddy up and said, hey, you got to come and get me. And, cell phones. And he's looking. He's like, man, are you drunk? Where are you?
Where are you
I
at?
said, I'm right here. So once you get out of the car, I said, I can't because there's trees on both sides of me.
Right.
And he says, well, can you crank the car up? And I never forget what happened. I went to crank it up and I said, well, let me put it in neutral just to make sure. And I touched the gear shift knob and it dropped all the way down to the floor. So we finally found a tow truck. It was one of the big tow trucks like that.
Right.
He ran the line up, pulled it out, and literally you could walk around the car and you not see a scratch on it. And it hit the apex of it, pushed the motor back into the transmission and compressed the drive shaft and totaled the car.
Wow.
I got the money from that, and my wife was apoplectic. She was like, you can't get another fast car, you can't get another fast car, you're gonna kill yourself. And so I found this car. A couple had owned it, bought it brand new in 1992, had had it for about 4 months.
Okay.
And the wife was like, I'm tired of fighting this thing.
Right.
It's a 5-speed, I don't want a 5-speed.
Right.
And they literally sold it to me for roughly, maybe I spent 10, maybe 12,000 for this car.
Holy cow.
And the rest is history. I drove it for 6 or 7 years, 6 years.
Right.
I used to take my kids, one of my, Maxwell, the youngest one,
Right.
has asthma. So he would have asthma attacks, and I used to take him to children.
Right.
He would tell his mother that I was going 120 miles an hour in this car, right?
Sounds like my kid.
Yeah, right,
Sounds
right,
like my
right.
boys. Yeah, no, absolutely.
He's in the back seat. So you and I met, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this car will never leave our family. This will
right.
always be. I'm trying to think. This one is in the will to my oldest son. And I mean, if they decide they want to sell it or get rid of it, it's fine. It's up to them. But they're not going to do it as long as I'm alive. So.
Well, it's been a pleasure, working on all your cars and obviously being a great friend. And I still, you've been a mentor for me on many aspects.
Thank you.
Being a father,
yes,
businessman,
yes,
and giving me some great advice on. I'm a business property owner now. I think that was probably the biggest step I've made. But I think we'll always be gearheads and car people till the end.
So the story, I appreciate you saying that, but the story is kind of interesting because when I met Jason, this is a young kid from a different part of Atlanta than I'm from.
Right.
And it took me maybe 1 or 2 times for us to really become, I trusted you. So it wasn't that hard for me, just when you said, look, I'm gonna take the car and keep it for a while.
Right.
And really, wasn't that the beginning of this enterprise?
It
right?
was.
When we get to the point that people are comfortable leaving their cars with
Sure.
us, and they don't know where they are.
Oh yeah.
And so when this thing happened, and then this thing happened, I was locked. And then I fell in love with Porsche, and as they say, the rest is history. But
that'll be another little episode that we should do on the Porsche show.
But let me just say this: I feel very strongly that my ability to be a successful person, father, and friend has a lot to do with who I surround myself with. And you, my friend, have been top notch on all 3 occasions. And my wife is like, if I see one more check going to Buckhead Imports, I need to meet this guy. Who is this guy you writing out his check to?
That's right.
You know, I've seen you, build a business from the inside when it wasn't yours, and you acted like it was yours. So it wasn't that big of a deal when it became yours. I've seen how you've dealt with clients, not only me, but others. And then, I met Kelly, and I've seen all 3 of the boys come along.
Yes.
And I don't think you get the type of business you have and the type of clientele that you have without being a good person in the beginning. Absolutely. So I've enjoyed it. I'm sure that there's going to be some more cars in our immediate future.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
And I'll close by saying this. This place was created initially so that you and I would have somewhere to put our cars.
This is true. This is true.
And
this
now
is true.
It is what it is.
Absolutely. Thanks, Marquette.
Look forward to it.
Appreciate it.